What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Miggy Writes Metal. Let me adjust my settings here a little bit. It's a little too loud. I'm going to try and do the the Dusty trick here, where I try to like mix on my monitors at lower volume. Because like I said in his live stream, I'm an asshole and I like to mix things really loud. So we're gonna try to control ourselves today a little bit. Let me just make sure it sounds on the headphones, so make sure I'm not like peaking or anything. Just to make sure. Oh no, it sounds pretty good. All right, good. That's awesome. All right, good. I do have a mastering chain on this track, so it's kind of a little weird, but it's good. So today we have a track here from this past year, called Out of Reach. Now, if you look at the top of the name, this is the name that we kind of settled on. Let me hold on. Let me actually change the camera here. If you look up top here, this is the name that we kind of settled on as a proxy name. Don't look at that. You know, I know a lot of guys will make fun of that, but it's kind of funny to me. We always come up with like proxy names for the stuff that we write, and and yeah. So we're gonna get to the mix. I already sent this over to the band as like a mix draft, and normally what I do is that I'll send an artist like a track that's kind of like a stagnant basic mix of what the song, you know, balance, everything's kind of equalized already and compressed, and I let them tell me, okay, hey man, I like this part, this could be a little bit lower. For this, we just got one revision, and that was to bring the vocals a little bit lower. But I kind of like to do that on purpose, just in case I bring the vocals like really loud, louder in the mix than normal, so they can hear it and they could tell me, determine from there if they want to bring it lower or not. But yeah, so I'm kind of one of those guys where like I like to stay in constant communication with who I'm mixing their stuff, so they can tell me like, okay, I like this part here, maybe do this, and as I make tweaks and stuff, I start refining it. So, but for this, it's very stagnant. And I have some new plugins that I want to try out, and I want to mess around with this. I want to experiment a little bit. So we're gonna be playing around with some new plugins today. One that I bought like a couple months ago, and I just thought like it was a whatever plugin. But one of them is gonna be JST's Pixelator. And the other one is going to be the BG Bass, which I think I used it on the last live stream, but I'm really enjoying those plugins. And I'm going to experiment a little bit, maybe with the Transient Designer, and see what we could come up with. So this is not endorsed by JST Tones or anything, but we're going to be using a lot of his plugins, including the EQ, just to see what happens, and we're going to mess around with it. So the song is like a very kind of in between of like a little bit of modern metal with a little bit of Evanescence style rock, or Lacuna Coil, as I like to say, because Maddie's voice does remind me of what's her name? Scabia. I forgot her first name, but she kind of reminds me of her. So we're gonna try to make guitars bigger, drums hit a little bit harder. We're going to add a little bit of a pixelator in there for a little bit of texture on the vocals. Maybe play around with a couple little effects here and there. And if I have to move to the headphones, I'll move to the headphones. And yeah, here we go. So I could already tell that I'm probably going to have to move to the headphones. Trying to see how far I can push this before I get feedback.
Something's wrong, I can feel it, it's so close, can't you hear it? Nothing fits right, how can I be all on my own?
So let's start with there first. You know what, guys? I think I am going to move to the headphones, because it's kind of really distracting hearing myself double from there, but not in my ears. So hold on. Sorry, Dusty. We tried the trick, and it didn't work for my ears. So we're going to have to use the headphones for this. Okay, so let's go back to this. First thing I'm going to start with is the drum bus. I'm going to refine these drums a little bit more to follow these guitars. Because I'm kind of not happy with the drum, especially the it's got to kind of follow the. Yeah, let's do that instead. I'm gonna bring the velocity down on these two, so. Where's that? 127? Yeah, that's too much. Let's bring it down to like 120. Get a bit more tone out of those. Yeah, that's better. Let's see if we could articulate a little bit more notes here. So, I'm going to join these two. We're going to refine these drums a little bit more. So, what comes before this, actually? Pixelated drums. It's just, I think it's just Decapitator for now. Oh, snap. She's in the house, everybody. Say hello to this past year. And if you haven't listened to Bystander, go listen to Bystander. But yeah, I think I'm going to bring these down a little bit. I'm going to synchronize these drums a little bit better because I kind of want them to hit when the guitar rhythm hits and not be all over the place. I kind of want to like that. So that. Yeah. So the other thing that I noticed is that I got these little ringy hi-hats in here. I don't know why. I'm going to change these to China's. So let me get rid of this note, this hi-hat. Let me get rid of all these cymbals. So let's do a So pretty much most of the time we're going to be mixing is going to be like on this part, because this, besides the chorus, is kind of like the main essence of the song. So I'm going to be really messing around with this section here, but let's see what we got for bass. I know that's something a little bit funky that I've never done. I use like 4 bass layers actually. Or guitar layer, bass clank, bass low. And that's more kind of like a mid-rangey bass. I don't know if we're going to keep that. I just kind of like the way that it tied into the guitars. But if we don't need it, sometimes delete or mute is your best friend. It really doesn't add much of anything, so I could just like literally delete. So let's fandangle over here. These things sound cool. Okay, so I don't know why I did these little cuts here. Let's bring these. Sometimes putting these like little cuts like that sometimes makes it sound interesting. Sometimes it makes it sound a little bit weird. So. Cool. So let's get these drums a little bit slamming over here. Let's add the drums to the other section. Cool. So let's split this here. And let's add these over here. There, it's also there. Might do the drum break there also. Can't you hear it? That's cool. That's these. So we're gonna go here, get these two, add these back here, right there. All right, and we should be drums. All right, so from what I'm hearing on the headphones, the guitars are like too loud. And I think this is going to be the solid move right here. It's going to be getting rid of everything. Because I want to try some new stuff, you know? I want to try some new stuff. And I kind of don't feel like I need all of this stuff here for guitar. That already sounds way better. I think this one's tied to the vocals. Something's wrong. Yeah. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing fits right. How can I be on my own? Why won't you ever understand it? Cool. Why did that? Every time I go on stream, I start coughing. Is that like a thing? I don't know. Is that like a thing that happens? I don't cough all day until I get on stream. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing fits right. How can I be home? Let me organize these over here. Now let's bring these down a little bit. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing fits right. How can I be home? Cool. Let me get rid of these. I actually have parallax on a second layer of guitars. Same guitar. I just added parallax to it so you can make that stringy spirit box. Might keep it, might not, not sure. So let's start with the original. Okay. From the headphones, they do sound a little bit boxy, but let me try working on these drums because normally for me the drums kind of dictate how the mix is going to go. So I want to get these drums like really smacking. All right, let's try that. All right, so there's a few things that I see here. Like, for example, like, I don't know why this is on a bus. I'm going to put these separate because I'm probably going to end up, like, really, really compressing the crap out of these. So you guys are going to probably end up seeing me remix this whole track. So let's do that. We might be here for a little bit. We'll get something done today. But I think I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to delete all these drum plugins that I have here because I don't really need them, and I'll show you guys why in a bit. What is this? A kick octave? Do I really need that? Well, that's kind of the smack. If I need it, I'll bring it back. Let's no send there. I'm going to show you guys how a bedroom producer makes things. Bedroom productions over here. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't even know what this bus is really. 5 and 6 snare sample. No send. We're going to start from scratch, from 0. I know this is my template, but we can do this a lot better. So let me put this on bus 7 because that makes sense. That is that snare room that I always use. I kind of want something a little bit different for the snare on this track. I kind of want something that's a bit ringier. Something that sounds like more like industrial and heavy instead of just a really tight, you know? So we're going to get rid of those. Okay, so that's this here. Let's go to this over here. What is this over here? These are the vocals.
I can feel it, it's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing.
Cool, that's there. You can hear like there's no effects, there's like nothing on this. So let me get rid of this here, and obviously the less processing. My goal with this is to make it heavy with the least amount of shit. You know when you just add shit and you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, but you add like the same thing to everything. That's kind of my purpose with this. So I'm gonna get rid of all these gain plugins. We're gonna structure this from the top as if it was a clean. I mean, some things I'll keep like this over here. This is going to a certain vocal. We'll keep that there. That's more of a sound design kind of thing. I'll keep the master bus where it's at. Screams have gain reduction, which is fine. These are the parallax guitars, which are the layer. So let me put a para GTR. I know you could confuse with a parallel compression, but it's not. These are the octave guitars, which are another layer of this, the bass synth.
It's right, how can I be all on my own? Why won't you?
I'm going to get rid of it. We're going to start from everything.
You ever understand this? Don't you think that I'm trying?
I got this track here called All Drums that's not doing anything. So we're going to get rid of that. What the hell is this? What is this supposed to be playing?
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you
Nothing
hear
that I can see.
it? Nothing.
I don't even think anything goes to it. Or maybe it does. Select the auxiliary channel. Oh, my bad. Okay, so let's not get rid of that. Cool. I think that's like the bare minimum that we can get away with. I'm gonna get rid of these two. Let me get rid of this, all of this. So what is bus 9? So let's go to all over here. Let me see so I can see the whole track layout. What is 9? Bus 9. My drums are routed out to bus 9. I don't really see anything with bus 9 here. So maybe it was just a thing? Maybe it was just a thing. I don't, nobody knows. Let's see, that's 7, 8. Cool, I got 8. Bus 9 is nowhere in the vicinity. Yeah, no, I don't see it, so don't even know what bus 9 is, Bray. Is it doing anything? Let's see. Not doing anything. So we're going to delete that. No send. Oh, the magical world. So cool to watch. Me here playing with software. It's so nice to watch. Okay, so I think this is kind of like the bare bones of the track. Now, for everything else, I'm pretty much just going to... I have... let me see what I have. I have the bass... somewhere here. Do I not have the bass MIDI? Oh god, don't tell me I don't have the bass MIDI. Oh. What did I do? Oh no, it's right here. It's in this track stack. Okay, so let's reopen all this stuff up. Do I have to make my voice a little bit brighter? Or does it sound fine? Because in the headphones it sounds kind of dark. So let me flatten this stack here. Okay. That's there. Let me flatten stack. There it is. Okay, so bass MIDI, bass guitars with the subs, with everything. So what I'm going to do for this is that I'm going to, let me reinitialize this bass here. I'm going to put it up here. I like to commit to sounds, but like I said, I'm trying to like restructure my process like I'm always doing, and I want to refine it. So we're going to get rid of all of this stuff here. That's a guitar synth, so I'm going to keep that. But let's get rid of these two. Let's reinitialize contact here. Because sometimes, you know, like I said, like sometimes just like bare bones is like better than doing all this crazy processing stuff. Slaps. Right off rip. It just slaps. And that's with all the bus process. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that there. I think this is tied into the... It's not. It's fine. We'll get rid of that. Limiter, get rid of that. Sidechain compressor, get rid of that. Cool. So we're just going to roll with the BG bass on this bus. I might still split it. That's the layer for the bass on the octave. So I'm going to keep that there. And let's see. Okay, so bass established. We're going to use that bass. Let me lower the volume on that. This is one of those tracks where you really want the bass to like clank through. So we are going to be doing a lot of like bass stuff. The guitars are tuned so low that you kind of need that bass clank to cut through. At least for me, that's the way that I try to work it. because I don't really like making guitars super brash or like super bright. But let's see what we can come up with as we mess around with this. I might even change like the guitar cabs and see what works the best. Well, first things first, I was messing around with the drums before I got distracted. You see, you guys distract me. It's your fault. All right, so let's mess around with these drums. Let's get some compression going so we could actually hear what's going on. So I'm going to use that same compressor. Not that one, sorry. I'm going to use the SSL, the bus compressor. The best compressor ever. I'd like to get it like under 30, under 3 dB. Yeah, I kind of like it at 4. It's kind of the same way that I use it on my bus. Forgive me, my lord. I like using it like it. What does this do? I don't even mess with this. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, it's a 3D console. I don't want that, bro. Hold on, let me close Safari. Mix lock. Sure. I'm gonna use this. Actually, I didn't even know. Let me see. I got some presets down here. Let me see what. Sometimes I like to start from a preset. Let me see. So drum bus, drum crush bus. Let's try that. Let me see. So okay, the attack is quarter. Let's bring that threshold down. I mean, one of the things that we have is definitely the kick drum being hella loud. It's, you know what? I kind of dig it. It kind of gives me like that Zach Stravini crush drum sound. So we'll roll with it. Secondly, I'm going to be using I do a lot of compression on my bus, on my drum bus, but let's see how the low end sounds. Let's mess around with it a little bit more with that JST BG bass. Let's see how this works. Pretty good. I like it. It kind of tightens up the kick drum a little bit to make the bass more like punchy. So I dig it. I like it. And let's try the let's add an LA2A to it. I know it's a lot of compression, but a little bit at a time. I'm only using really the SSL, the 4K for the bus channel. For like that's a lot of compression, then everything else just kind of like to tighten little things and refine, because I want the drums to hit like really, really hard. So where's my LA2A? Where's my universal audio plugins? Here it is. So let's try this out. Down, down, down. That's pretty good. Let me get these overheads and stuff on their own bus. I don't even know why they're over here. So let's put here stereo. Let's put these on the stereo output. Okay, good. This is like a fly or something? Jesus Christ, what am I, an animal? All right. Good. So let's get rid of this one. Don't need that track anymore. Good. All right, so let's see where this is. So I hear a little bit of the kick drum in there, so I'm going to go and I'm going to refine some stuff here. I don't want kick drum in the room. Originally, I liked it. Now I kind of don't, so... maybe just a tad. Just barely even there. And I might add a little bit of the snare. I think I might use it. I am using the snare. Okay, cool. So I'm going to add, I started layering these two softwares. So I'm going to bring this snare in there. And I think that the snare for this one is 4. Yep. So that's 4. So let me see. Make sure. Nope, I got nothing. Oh, I might have it muted. Let me go on the sub mixer here. And let's unmute the snare. There it is. All right, good. So let's see. Nope. I want that snappy snare, but I want it like underneath it. Did I put it in the wrong one? No. Should be there. Let me see. Why is this being so stupid? I can hear the kick. Why can't I hear the snare? Let's see. So if I solo it, I could hear it. If I don't, I can't. So there's something going on over here with the routing that now your boy has to like figure out. It might be here actually. Hold on. Let me see. Mute. Let me mute this snare. Okay, kick drum. And I'm not getting any snare. Well, this is an issue, isn't it? This is a problem. Good. Good, good. So why is it that when I solo it, I can... okay, that has nothing to do. So when I solo it... I could hear that. Is it here? Ooh. I love this plugin so much. Like, you could do so much with this. So I guess I just gotta keep it solo. Is it because I have the bass, the kick drum soloed? Good. All right. So now we can go and we can mess with everything else. So the rooms, where is it? Overhead, room 1, room 2, room 3. Gee, that's a lot of rooms. All right. So let's put the rooms in. So this should be layered with that one, but I don't want to mess with it too much because I want to get these rooms sounding right. So let's go rack snare 1, 2, 3. Rack 1, 2, 3. I go master. I think it's 7. Yep. So we're gonna route all these rooms out to 7. Routing drums is such a pain in the ass. I have a template that already has this done, by the way. Hey, there it is. I think I'm gonna use the mono room. I want that snappy, disgusting snare sound. All right, so yeah. So let's layer it with this snare and see what we got. I'll probably have to flip some phases here to like really get it balanced. Good. So wow, that was the wrong thing, Miguel. There we go. Okay, so let's let me see. I like that sample a lot, really. But let's see. So that's mainly that room. That one's got a lot of room in it. So let's try to blend this room down a little bit more. It's a lot of room. Overhead, I don't want the overheads. Okay, so let's blend this in with this because I want to blend this snare underneath the Architect snare. Snappy. That's right, yeah, that's what I want to get. There's, okay. Because that's not bad. It's the Architect snare. It's pretty good, but it's kind of, it doesn't have like a, not for this track at least. That works better for like straight rock, you know, but I want some for this that's like pingy. So let's bring the room up and see where we're at. I don't need that one. Nothing to do with that. Okay. Okay. So let's see now if we go back here. Let's flip the phase on it. Kind of like it better with the phase not swapped. And let's see how the room phases are. You know what? I kind of am digging that snare more. Let's try it. That's kind of cool. It's not quite where I want it though. So I could, let's try changing that snare because that one's, it's not bad. Just a little too pingy. Let's try something that's, it's a snare. That's a little bit ringier. If I make that louder, it would actually work. But let's try it. We had the Predator. Let's try the sledgehammer. I kind of like the first one. Obsessed with the funky, fresh bass line, yo. The funky. That's a weird snare. Too flat. I'm kind of in between the machete. I'm gonna use the machete. The machete to me kind of has that ring that I want, and sometimes it's better to just. Okay, so let's mess around with that room a little bit because it's there, but it's not quite there. It's not quite where I want it. Then this is just trial and error. Pretty. Okay, now it's getting there. I had too much of this sample in it. That's why. Now it's getting cracking. All right, I had to clean it up a little bit. We're getting. So it's this one here. It's that drum head that's controlling that. So that's what I want. I want that ringiness that just like sounds disgusting. That's good. Might bring the drum room down. It's gonna probably end up being more of like a reverb. So let me see. This is track 7. So let me see bus 7 where we're at. Everything else I can kind of mess around with, but bus 7 is nowhere here. All right, let's go to all. Oh yeah, I'm in all. Let me go. Oh, let's go to tracks. Obsessed with the funky, fresh bass line, yo. Oh, say, can you see? I don't know why I decided to start singing the Star Spangled Banner, but here we are doing it. Where the hell is bus 7? Let me see if I can just find it by like playing it. Room. What is this? Why is that in a room? In a tom? I think it's official, everybody. I've lost my mind. You know, maybe bus number 7 doesn't really exist and it's all in my mind. possible. Okay, so I don't know why I have this tom ringing there, but let me fix that. The snare ringing on that tom is a little weird. A little strange. What is it anyway? Oh, so it is the actual snare. Okay, so let me move that bus. You see, this is why moving bus stuff around kind of sucks. So let's go to 3. There we go. Now it's in the same bus. It's kind of peaking a little hard, but... Good. A. So because this is a different room, I might have to actually like offset the phase on these. But this, I don't think this one doesn't let you, but... Yeah, I like that snappier snare. That's the snappy snare. That's the snappy snare. All right, so where was I with the bus, drum bus? All right, good. So let's So I like the snare. So let's fix the kick drum now. So the kick drum, I kind of want something that's boomy, but still focused. But I like this kick drum already. I don't think we're going to have to really mess around that much because I'm just using this one kick drum. So let's go to the sub mixer here and let's mess around with the levels on the bottom and the overheads and the stuff. Let's go to kick drum here. That's kind of slapping. I'm gonna try to bring in some of this kick just a little bit. In on my oh my loud, a snapping turtle. Doesn't make any difference to me. So I kind of like that there, though. So let's hear that kick drum by itself. I like that. It just pumps like in a nice way. So it needs more cowbell. I actually do think that I could add a cowbell. As your producer, I will tell you that I'm not, but I think I actually can. Just one little gong, like right before that. Is there a cowbell in here? There's got to be a cowbell. Come on. Come on, Simon. Come on, Simon. There's got to be a cowbell in here, bruh. Bruh. Don't tell me he He left me without a cowbell, bruh. Custom stack. Oh my god! If I find a cowbell, I'm putting it somewhere. There's no cowbell in the kit, but I could always add a sample of a cowbell. Okay. Okay, so that's that kick drum. Let's see the 22. That's the 22, 24. 22. I just like the power of a 24-inch kick drum. We're running out of flight of stairs. Sounds like my heart rate. Oh, bruh. That's what my heart rate sounds like when I'm sitting down. Yeah, 24. I agree. I like the 24. I've always been a fan of like the deep 24 sub sound, so even for chasing stars, we use 24-inch kick drums. Pain in the ass to transport because they're a little bit bigger, but it sounds good. What the hell, you know? I know I'm going to end up loving that snare once I'm done mixing it. It's going to sound so nice. So the king, that industrial king. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to go for something that's kind of like in between like modern metal. So something like Spirit Box meets like something completely different like Lacuna Coil. So the snare is on point with Spirit Box. Now, everything else we got to kind of figure out as we. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do. Let me actually get rid of all right, let me get rid of that maximizer because I put that on there so you guys can actually hear it louder, but not going to use it right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is that I'm actually going to... The guitar sound is really irking me. Let's get the tones right. Because if I can get the tones to sit where I like them when nothing is processed, then when I start mixing it, it's a lot easier. So, and some producers like to do... They go backwards. So they'll be sitting here like figuring out sounds as they record. I hate doing that. I'd rather just do that step when I'm in the mixing process. I don't even know what the hell that was doing, to be honest. That doesn't. All right, so that's tied into the drum bus, and this should be the voice.
It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing fits right. How can I be on my own? Why won't you ever understand this? Don't you think that I'm trying? Does this get through? When will I realize?
apparently has the EVM 12 speaker. I don't know. EVM? What do you mean, like it has a 12-inch monitor? Electro voice monitor? Is that what that means? All right, so the guitars I'm not super unhappy with, but it's kind of whatever. So let's try processing. I'm gonna try to use a different amp and cap. Let me try taking off some of this stuff here. Sometimes, believe it or not, it sounds really good with like none of this. This is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I want to go based off of a preset that I might like. Let's see. That's literally the same sound that I had before, Bray. Whoa. No. So I'm gonna load the preset one. Let me load default amp. Oh man, I don't have it here. Okay, so let me just go. I have options on amps, so what I might actually do is, okay, I got an idea. Big brain stuff right here. I'm gonna try. I have like 5 different guitar amps that I could try. I just want to try to find the one that fits this track. Let's process this DI a little bit. That's kind of what I want. So let's add a different amp on here and so it sounds. Let's try the Rhino amp. Let's see how this sounds. It might be like brutal, but I'm gonna listen to my reference track. Let me move this out of the way because YouTube is very sensitive about this kind of stuff. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it, and I hope you don't hear it. Let's see. Okay, so the guitars are actually really, really tight. So we're gonna have to find like a tight guitar sound. Let me try something because I haven't really messed around with this amp too much. You know, I am kind of digging it. I want to try one more amp and see how it sounds, but this is actually not bad. What do we got? We got Clanky, Taylor, Dane. I don't know who Taylor is. Scott Elliott. Tight rhythm. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna add a little bit of octave guitar. It sounds pretty good. Not really pleased with it, so I'm gonna try my other option. Let's try the JST amp. Let's see. Let's try the tone for it. Let me reload it. It goes stupid sometimes. All right. That's a lot closer, just default already to the tone that I was looking for. I think the fan is kind of what messes. I like that tone. All right, so let's add the drive back in here. If I blast it, let's roll. That's kind of slow. I'm going to use a plugin that I haven't used in a really long time. because I like how it sounds on the DI. So we're gonna make that DI sound really, really snappy. It's just the right song for it. This is the right song. So I'm gonna have to bring in some like industrial elements into this. If I remember the name of the damn plugin, it'd be nice, which I don't. Lander, what the hell's even Lander Vox verb? Oh, I gotta get the license key. I haven't even activated that plugin. I don't even know what that was. Don't even know what that was. But there was. All right, so single, unplunge, prism. Is that for octave? No. Do I even have it here? Plug data FX. Don't know what that is. Your mono, native instrument, supercharger. Nope. Nope. I don't think I have it here anymore. But anyway, what I can use is where's my prism? Let's use Prisma. Everybody's favorite free ugly plugin. And with this, I'm going to pretty much just get the DI to kind of like saturate a little bit as kind of like an overdrive, but a little bit smoother. But I want like the bite out of it. So let's go to Get Fiddles. I want this to like really bite. There you go. Okay, so I'm looking for like a little bit of overdrive. Let's see, what distortion do I want to use? Let's try asymmetrical. Definitely needs a bit more distortion, but oh, it's an IR. Yeah, dude, if you want to send it my way, I could load IRs over here. I could just like, where was it? Where do you do that? Somewhere here you can load IRs. Actually, I think it's right here. Impulse response. So if you want, yeah, send it to me and I'll try it out. Let me move around the microphones here and see what I like. I'm such a sucker for that tone. It's like, it needs to be brighter, I know, but I really like that tone. really like that tone. I'm trying to get like a little bit more bite out of it because I don't want the whole tone to be like super bright, but I want to make it like you could hear the pick attack. Something like that. So let's see. I know it's not going to work. It ties in very well with the bass because they're complementing each other, but I know that tone isn't going to work. So let's try this. Let's get rid of Prisma. This is how you kind of mess around with stuff, you know? I'm going to try, and this is where we do a Frankenstein thing here. I'm going to try to get rid of this overdrive, and I'm going to use the overdrive in Architects to mess around with that tone. So let's try that. Alright, so if I can set this back, you'll hear the difference. So this, dark, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to kill the overdrive on this thing. Yeah. It's a pretty good layer, actually. That might actually work. Okay. I gotta do a bit more processing on it, but meh. Let me try it on the monitors, because sometimes in the headphones things don't sound right. All right, so not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a different tone than what I'm used to, but it works. So we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it for now. So biggest thing I got to get under the control is definitely I got to add more bass to this. So let's get to that. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to. Actually, I gotta compress the drum still. I haven't even done that. So let's get the drum mix clear. I keep moving like back and forth between things. Mainly because I want to get like the drum elements right. I want to get the drum elements right before I start messing with like too much crazy shit. So let's go to the kick drum over here and let's add my new favorite best friend over here. BG bass. Okay, cool. I'm just like listening. It's got a little bit of a basketball sound to it, but it might work in the mix. I wish I had like an analog EQ that I didn't have to like open up in Virtual Mix Rack, but I guess we're gonna have to do it. So let's open up Virtual Mix Rack here. So let's get rid of this one. We're keeping that. We're going to keep that. And we're going to keep that. So this is pretty much saturation and this is EQ. So we're going to add a little bit of like 90 hertz to it. Okay, without it, it's a kick drum. Cool. So we added a bit more of like that low end body to it that kind of like hits you in the chest. So we're gonna do that. Let me see if I want to mess around with a gate. I don't normally gate drums too much, but for this track, it might, maybe. You never know. Because the gate, even though it like closes when the drum stops, like that little bit of noise in between separates it. So there we go. So nice. The snare almost sounds like someone's getting hit by a wet dodgeball. That's right. It's all right. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna really fuck with that. But it's got a little bit of a basketball sound to it, but that might work. It kind of works, really. All right, so let's go into the snare. Snare, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Like I said, this is kind of more about me experimenting. So let's try bus compressor. Let's try one of the presets here, just for shits and giggles. Let's get because I've never used this for like snares. I always use this on like the master or the drum bus. Let's put a snare. There's a snare here, rock snare. Let's try it without. Okay, it does something. Kind of want something that's a bit more, more. So let's see a thwack. That's what I'm looking for. What the hell is that? Is that like a little dinosaur or something? It's got a little dinosaur, bruh. That's like the weirdest, cutest thing I've ever seen. That's what I want. That bang. I could exaggerate it, but I don't think I. Cool. All right. So let's add a limiter to this. Let's put a X limit. Just a little bit there, and let's add one here. Actually, no, I'm not done with the snare. What am I doing? Okay, so for the snare, I've had this obsession of using maximizer on it. I was doing it for the kick drum too, because the one plugin literally has everything that you need. So I use it for this one. I kind of feel like using it on the snare. Mixing is about feeling, and today I feel like using this on the snare. So we're gonna do. It's very saturated. A little bit brighter. Doing a little bit, not too much. And let's enhance the low end a little bit on that snare. I'm gonna go to like 97 or something, around 90. I wonder if I could really accentuate that ding. We're gonna try. I just learned YouTube has yay. I don't have a. Do I have a yay? Hold on, here we go. Do I have a cell? No, but I got these. Yay! I need to get like a little soundboard or something, you know? Let me see. Oh, I could even start a Q&A. That's cool. All right, I didn't know that. Good shit. I can start it right on the thing. Cool. Oh, here we go. Yay! All right. Do me a favor, guys. Go like the video because it kind of helps push things out. But let's. I'm gonna try to hone in on that. Bang. I think it's around like 300, but I'm not sure. It's definitely around 300. It's definitely around 300. So I'm going to have to go in there and mess around with it, but all right. so let's actually do that over here. Let me see how this. I might be able to get it out of the room. If I get it out of the room, it'll be great because then you'll hear like ding, you know, doing its like atmospheric snare thing. Let's try it. It's definitely there. Is it with the room, maybe? I love that ring. It just slaps. It just so happens to slap. Big brain energy on that one. All right, so let me, you know how I could probably insinuate that a little bit better. I'm going to add my snare. Oh, here's 7. Okay, cool. All right, 7, I found you. Let me see where it's at. I don't even see it. Ah, found it. I lied. Bus 7 has left the chat, everybody. It's not even there anymore. So let's go here. Let's no send that. I'm not gonna send it to 7. Let's do something that's a little bit lower number. Let's do 9. All right. 9. So this is gonna be snare room. Actually, it's going to be snare sample, but whatever. We're going to put a trigger on here. Where are you? Where are you? Slate, no. Bring. I wonder sometimes, like, am I actually, like, missing plugins? Because I don't find my trigger anymore. And that's sometimes a problem. You know? Let me see. Session wire, slate, fresh air. Yeah, no, I don't have my trigger anymore. Oh, here it is. It's okay. There's Slate Digital and then there's Steven Slate. So I don't know why my computer just doesn't condense it down to the same thing. But whatever. So for this, we're gonna find a room sample. Let's find something that works. Let's actually feed some signal into this. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. All right, so let's feed something to this. That might be it. So let's see. Let's blend it in with the actual snare. It's almost like whatever. Let's get these curves right. Oh, I see why. The ring on this snare happens like instantaneously, and the other one like kind of like lingers. It trails after. So, what the hell did you put now? Is that a box? Is that a cat in a box? Jesus. So yeah, okay. So I'm probably not going to use that sample. There is something else that I can do, and it's with the best plugin known to man. Like, you can't get any better than this. If you have this plugin, you're immediately a pro. So I'm going to actually run I'm going to pinpoint where that pin is, and I'm going to saturate it. Somewhere there. I'm in between like natural and analog. I like natural more. So let's see. Let's blend that into the real snare and see how that. That's obviously too loud, but that's the snare sound that I'm looking for right there. So okay, dude, my snare sample is literally like right here. What am I doing, bro? Well, you know what? This might actually have something usable. So this is the thick snare room. That's bus. Okay, it's like kind of like an octave snare, but I could emulate that the same way by using something a little bit different. So let's try this room. Not sure why you decided to go there, bruh. We're going here, bruh. We're gonna do some blend. All right, so let's mess around with the curve. You see, like when it sounds like it's hitting double. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a snare whore. It's like I love my snares, okay? I love massive sounding snares, and it kind of frustrates me sometimes because when I mix something, I kind of like duck it a little too quiet. I'm like, I kind of want it to be louder. Give me all the snare, puppy. So we're gonna rock with it. Rock with it, roll. I kind of like where the level with the overheads is at. What I might do is just kind of like simplify this, get rid of this. I am going to throw a limiter on it just to make my life easier. Cool. All right, so now we need some balls. So we're gonna actually start messing around with the bass now. The drums is something that takes a little bit long. Guys, if you notice, like I did not do very much to the drums. Like literally, it's just drum bus with shells. I mess around with the snare. It takes a little bit of time to get it to sound right, but I mean, it's not that complicated. It's like 3 plugins, and we're rocking and rolling. The only thing that I might do is add a little bit of saturation to the drum bus. Yeah, let's add a saturator to it. Why not? We're gonna try stuff out. What do I want to use? Let me just use something simple. Let's use this. Yeah. It just gives it more body. Or let's put a clipper on it. So we're gonna try to match the volume between the kick and the snare going into the limiter. So they both kind of like peak at the same time. I don't want one louder than the other, so I'm gonna have to bring up the kick to match the snare. I kind of don't want to though. Move the limiter up a little bit because it's kind of like blocking. There you go. I like the volume of the kick and snare ideally to be in the same place. I don't like if I can't compensate for one or the other, the kick will be louder because it just takes priority over it. But I think in this track we can get away with them being kind of like the same level, like making that snare a little bit louder to keep that rhythm. So we'll do that. Let's move on to bass. I'm gonna remove all these plugins. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all those plugins. So let's join all of this together, and let's make this. Is there anything beyond this? No. Let me see. Let me just make sure. What is feel like I could fix those notes for some reason. So let's, where's my face? Here it is. So let's fix those notes a little bit. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more gate because I noticed that you guys can kind of hear me like breathing, like a, and it's a little awkward. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go here to the bass. The bass. I don't have that. I need to get a soundboard for real. We'll get a soundboard eventually. But let's mess around with these a little bit. Why are these all muted? I don't want to mute all these. Oh, those are the sometimes I go a little stupid. So that's what it was. It was that stupid last note there. Hey, I knew it. I knew it. All right, so let's make all this float because the notes are kind of like separated all over the place. So let's make these do their thing properly here. Let me cut these. Oh my god. That is what I wanted to do. That's why I was chopping up the guitars. Okay. So that's why I was chopping up the git fiddles today. I want to give this a little bit more bounce. So I can, it's not this note, it's this note. So that's what it was. You see the things that Miguel does. Okay, so that's what it was. CJ, this is why I tell you, like, wait till I'm done mixing stuff. And then from there, it'll be the same. So we could actually accentuate. Like a close. Okay. Do I? I don't think I want to do these double. Yeah, you know what? It does kind of need them. I kind of want to do these a little bit different though. So what if I can do like a little. So this one has to hold. So let's see if I can make. So if I can go, so down, down, so so double, down, 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 so down, 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 down. Okay, I could do that. Yeah. So we're gonna do like a China to. Yeah. Now we're fucking getting there. You see what I mean, bruh? Have a little faith, you know what I'm saying? Just a little faith. Maybe a little, maybe a little splash there. Yeah, that just sounds fucking cool. That just sounds cool. That just sounds cool. And from there, it'll just be straight. But I do like that sound. You know what I might do here just to like make things more interesting? I'm gonna actually bring this down to an. Let's see what I can do. So this is an F. Okay, so heads up. The song is 9 semitones down, so it's actually F sharp. Yeah. You know, I was listening to it in the car today, and I'm like, you know what? Something sounds a little bit weird. Found it. Yeah, that's what it is. So now there's more of a contrast between the verse and the intro. Good. All right, so what is this part here? Is that this little break here? All right, cool. I'll add that there later, but let's get this timed out. So let me see if I could add some slides here to make this make sense. Let me see where the slide triggers are, because this is the important part. We need to like now we're getting into like deep shit. Okay, so slap momentarily, hammer, pull off, slide trigger. B2. So B2 is a slide trigger. Let me see where we could pull that slide trigger into here. Yep. Don't say I'm never technical. So all these little nodes are slide triggers. So I'm gonna go look. That's what it is. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, and I need one here. Right there. Here. I kind of like that last one just played. That is an F. So technically I can get away with it. What? It's an F. So let's try F. Okay, so this is I'm running into a little bit of an issue with this here because like I like it, but I know it's too low. So what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna bounce an octave track of this bass, and one of them is gonna be lower, one of them is gonna be higher, and that's what I'm going to use to make these layers.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it?
Maddie, I know that was by mistake, but I kind of do dig that. Either way, this is the same riff as this, so we're just gonna go here. We're gonna add this. So, I might add the F. Yes. I like that stop there on that guitar. Like makes it like. Let me try that. What is this F sharp they're doing? I just like every time I play this, I keep hearing like more wrong and. that one dumb little F sharp there. All right, so this is let's copy this again. Now that we have all the notes right, we're gonna do that. So let's add that there. Okay, everything there is like kind of in the same place. Done. Good. So then we're gonna go here. Can I do something like a bass slap thing where it goes down, down. So let's try that. So let's try to go like a down. Like different, like like when you like slide, like you hit it with the strings, you just go. That's obviously not it. Crazy. Something like this. Hell yeah. I know well, no, Fiz's not playing bass for you guys anymore, but that's kind of cool. Ticka ticka down. So a little bit of virtuosity, a little bit of ayahuasca in there, you know what I'm saying?
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna that half of the verse is like. Okay. So they're down, pow. We're gonna get rid of this note here. It just sounds cool. A little bit more bounce to the rhythm instead of it just doing the same thing. Cool. So let me see, because I should have a little bit of stuff going on.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close.
I like the pad idea. I don't like realistically what it's doing. It's not really interacting with anything. So I'm just gonna change that. Let's add. It comes in here actually. So let me see what this sounds like. That bass part just it sounds cool. All right. So okay, that's the same thing. So I'm just gonna grab this one here. I'm gonna bounce this in place. New track, leave. Yeah. Oh, that might have actually worked. It's kind of weird considering that it's routed differently. Let's see. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do because that was kind of a stupid way of doing it. Okay. Let's go here. Let's duplicate it here because I don't want the symbols. I don't want any of these things in there. I just want kick and snare. Okay, cool. So now I can remove these and let's bounce these to the selected track. Perfect. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we're going to mess with one of these at a time. So my new favorite plugin. Here we go. Pixelator. I'm going to try this out. Let's see if there's like a drum preset here. Oh, those are vocals. Bruh. Let me find a little. There's one. I know there's one for like drums. Mega Man. It's crazy. Mega Man is crazy, bruh. 808 excite, percussion excite. I like it, but not for this. I think I'm just gonna go ahead with the tried and true. Tried and true. Tried and true. Okay. So let's automate this. A little bit of automation here. So decapitator, low cut. Okay. So low cut is there. So we're gonna bring that back here. Other way. Let's get a little bit crazy with the filter. Yeah. And then for the high one, where's the high slope? Where's it at? Can barely see it. All right, so for the high slope, we're gonna do the opposite of that. Is that really the high slope? No, that's not that. That's not it. That's not what I want. High cut. There we go. And for the high cut, we're gonna go the other way, where I want it to be brighter as it goes up. It's very, very subtle. So let me see if I can bring this a little bit higher. Okay. So we're gonna add our own pads to this part because I don't really feel like it's doing anything much. So let's get rid of all of these. I'm kind of like not thrilled about it. I want a little bit of that stupid sounding, distorted, messy spirit box garbage kind of synth. So let's track. Let's add a new software instrument. Software instrument. I don't even know where it went. Be honest with you. Oh, here it's right here. Got it. Here we go. Okay, cool. So let's add something that's a bit ambient but gritty. Let's go with stereo. Let's try stereo. All right, so let me open up Splice because obviously this is being stupid. Brie. There it is. All right. So, Bray. How do you not want to play anything, Bray? Oh, you know why? Because I'm on the wrong serum. That makes sense. I'm on serum effects. Hold on. Let me go to serum. There it is. So let's find something that's kind of like ambient, patty, but like kind of disgusting at the same time. Kind of like a lead. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's play this with the guitars and see how. I ain't doing none of that. I just wanted to do something a little weird. Let's try a pad thing. I'm thinking like a violin, maybe? That's what I'm thinking about, like a violin. Is that what I'm thinking? As like a layer underneath it, I can hear it. As a layer, I can hear it. I'm gonna do it, and if it doesn't work, we'll get rid of it. But I'm kind of digging the whole. It works. Those little textures in the background that nobody will ever hear, but they are there. And you know I did it because you're here. Let's actually like move this in the right place. There we go. I don't know what the hell I did. I'm just gonna... The worst. World's worst keyboard player. Yep. Alright, Good. All right, so let's get that attack a little bit more on the money. That's not what I want. Bruh. This is what I want. Let's get that. Let's get that sitting right. A little too much reverb for my liking, but. I think just one violin down the middle sounds pretty good. Split, yes. So let's do that. This gives us something that sounds a bit more interesting than nothing, you know. Okay, and then this goes here. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, and then it'll start here on this note. All right, so let's add some extreme shit to this. Yeah. I'm just gonna end up using a lead. We're gonna end up just using a fucking lead. Sequential, no, lead. Here it is. Let's use a lead. That gives it a like bring me the horizon vibe. All right, good. So that gives it kind of like a bring me the horizon vibe, and I dig it. Let's go to where's my pads at? For some reason, I played that in like Scientology came to my mind. Whatever. All right. I guess we have wolves in Florida now. Melody layers. So let me see. Let's start with a single note. I'm gonna start with F. Okay, kind of have an idea for a melody there, but we're gonna smack some shit. We're gonna go a little stupid. We're gonna go a little stupid on this mug. We're gonna go a little stupid on this mug right here. All right, so we're gonna go. I kind of want to go to F there, but it kind of resolves too easily, so I'd rather do the harmony. Yeah, it changes things a little bit, so let's do that. Let me add a bit of... So I might mess with this one. I'm gonna resolve that one on. Kind of like it on G sharp. So I'm gonna go higher here. A sharp maybe? like the G sharp there. That's a resolve.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, that's a resolve there. So there you go. And just like that, we made a boring guitar riff a lot more interesting. Okay, cool. So, and what is my for my next trick? Miguel is going to find the guitar layers that match with this. So let's add this one over here. Oh wait, oh, wrong thing. This is not going to make a lot of sense for what I'm doing at the moment, but I need to get these and move them an octave up. Good. So that's going to be my bass high and low. And then I need one that is the octave for the synth. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. Yeah, that one's whatever. So we're going to add, where is my thing? Let's go here and let's add, tell you, today's the Joey Sturgis day. Oh, Sub Destroyer. All right. This plugin gets kind of loud, so let me just not blast your guys' ears off. What I'm going to do with it is that I'm going to bring these down the octave they were originally. And it's only going to be for like the F. Like the F string. The low F. Which I think it's this one. Yeah. Yep. I think for this one, I'm actually going to add that low. Let me get rid of that B. I don't need that B in there. And I don't need these. This is just all six. Yeah, let's add that low. Let me get rid of this here. Take it down.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right.
Yeah, I think the buildup is going to sound way better. We were only messing with the intro. We've been at this long and just messing with the intro. So.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so
Yeah, I think it's
close.
I think it's more interesting when if the bass cuts out there. So
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be?
as a matter of fact,
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it?
the guitars are kind of already doing that. So what I might do is I might filter these vocals. We're gonna get crazy with this one. This one's gonna be slappage. So let's tried and true decapitator.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be? Why won't you ever understand this? Don't.
We're gonna go.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right.
I'm gonna refine the shit out of this, but I know what I have.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be? Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be? Why won't you ever understand this? Don't you think that I'm trying? Does this get through when we
Cool. All right. Try to get that string noise out of the. Okay, so
Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be?
yes, we're gonna do some of those fake little guitar swells in there too. Why not? Why not?
It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be? Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. How can I be?
And we're gonna put this here because why not? It just makes sense.
It's so close. Can't you hear it? Nothing is right. You hear it?
Jesus. That's way too loud, but that was cool.
Does this get through? When will I realize? So close, but not enough. Paint me and change me until I'm worth saving. You look at me and see a stranger.
Okay, cool. So I gotta fix the bass guitar in every other one of those. So let's do that now that we're here. We're gonna get rid of these, rid of these. And then for the second verse, we're gonna bring that funky part.
So close, but not enough. You look at me and see a stranger. No matter.
All right, let's bring that here.
You look at me and see.
All right, so let's get over this over here. Let's snap this one over here. Get the trans.
You look at me and see a stranger.
Nice. All right, so let's copy and paste all these guitars that are here, which could be a double. Let's go. Let's do it the lazy route. So we're gonna go with these. We're gonna get these. Yeah, we're gonna get these two. Put them there. Make sure the MIDI's on the grid. And then we're going to do the same thing for these down here. I'm going to put these down here on this one. See the transition. It's coming along. It's coming along, guys. My brain is suffered enough for today. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. And we'll get back to it probably tomorrow, to be honest, because I do got to finish this track. So we'll jump on it tomorrow. But for today, my brain is shot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like the video. Subscribe if you like the video. And that's right. Miggy out.